Today I'm going to give you a tour of the brand new Escape 23 trailer. In today's video, I'm at Retro Renos in Jacksonville, Florida. And not only will I show you one Escape 23, but I'll show you two of them. They both have some different options, so I hope it gives you an idea of how customizable this RV is, with one of the best parts being the flexibility of the bed options. You can get 2 twin beds, a walk-around queen bed, or even a king bed. So, let's get into it. The awesome thing about these E23s is that they're very customizable, and you can choose all of the specific options that are right for you. So this E323 that we're going to look at now is the one that has the queen size bed. And we'll start by looking at the exterior. So you're seeing here a power awning, and you do have the option with Escape trailers of either a power or a manual awning. We like the power awning, that's what we have in our E19. If we look around the outside, you've got your receptacle. You've got your front compartment here, which is one of the best things that we like about Escape trailers, because you could put all of your outdoor gear in here. You can put your hoses, any of your sewer equipment, your outdoor carpets, and honestly that's a really good way to keep the rest of the trailer super clean. You've got your propane tanks on the front here, as well as a power jack. Aluminum frame on these new Escape trailers. To continue around the outside, you'll see lots of nice, really large windows around the RV as well. It means it lets a lot of light in the inside. You've got some lighting on the outside as well, which is really convenient. This one is right above your sewer dumping station, so that's convenient if you're trying to dump in the middle of the night. You've got your city water connection, your water fill up. Continue, you've got your hot water tank here. You've got an outdoor shower hookup. You need to clean the dog at the end of the day. Great thing for that. Inside the bumper, you've got storage for your sewer hose. And you'll notice that there is a receiver on here for a bike rack, so really convenient for carrying your bikes on the road. With a dry weight of 4,600 pounds, this RV is still fairly lightweight for its size. Its total length is 24 feet 7 inches, which is measured from the tongue to the back of the bumper, and the width is 8 feet. And even if you're fairly tall, the interior height is generous at 6 feet 5 inches. And finally, the freshwater tank has a capacity of 42 gallons, while the gray and the black both have capacities of 40 gallons. So next, let's have a look at the inside of this awesome E23. All right, so a lot to show you inside this beautiful E23 trailer. So let's start today at the front of the trailer at the bed. So what you're getting here is a queen size bed in this model, but keep in mind that this is flexible. You could either get a queen size bed, you can get 2 twin beds with an aisle between, or you can get a king size bed. Now the nice thing with the queen size bed is that you can fully walk around this entire bed. And if you've ever had to deal with making a bed in a trailer before, especially one where you can't fully walk around, it can be quite challenging. This is no issue at all. The nice thing is you have a spot to keep your phone or your watch or anything else at night on either side of the bed. And of course, you both have your own storage compartments on either side. Got a nice drawer, more storage there, and I can't express enough how much storage is in these E23s. That's one of my favorite parts. Got our overhead storage as well here. You'll notice that on the little side table next to the bed, you've also got this pop-up receptacle. You've got 2 120s, you've got a USB and a USB-C. That's a pretty nice feature to have if you're looking to charge your devices at night. The other thing that I love about these Escape trailers is these massive windows that I talked about outside. And this is a new style of window that Escape has started using recently, and they're kind of neat. So let's just have a look. I will open this up for you. We've just got to pop these levers. And that just pops open like this, just like that. like that. And now we're letting in tons of air, and you're probably wondering, but Matt, where's the screen? Well, we're just gonna pull this down, clip that in. Now we've got our blackout shades, great for the night, but if I now pull that up, we've now got a screen. That's pretty awesome. Now, the other thing about this particular Escape, one of the options that was selected is the front window. And I can't tell you how much we love our front window in our E19. If you're gonna get this, get the front window. You won't regret it. It really adds to the light in the trailer and really ensures that you have a view all the way from front to back. You can always see what's going on outside. We look above, we've got an awesome max air vent fan. And I'm so happy that Escape decided to put this in the bedroom at this section of the trailer. That's a really, really good way of cooling down your trailer when you don't want to have the air conditioning running. Now, another great thing about this, I keep talking about storage. There's loads of storage under this queen size bed. The entire area of the queen size bed is more storage. So no shortage of spots to bring everything that you need. Let's have a look at the washroom next. So we do have a wet bath here. So got the shower head, you've got your sink, your covered toilet paper holder, nice toilet, got a medicine cabinet here, another vent fan. Pop that up and turn the fan on. Good exhaust fan there. Spot for a shower curtain here if you're planning to use your wet bath. Very nice. So next, let's have a closer look at this kitchen. And the first thing that I'm going to point out is there is a large amount of counter space in this kitchen. And it's nice that Escape has decided to extend the counter in the corner like this, because it gives you that much more space instead of having a sharp cutoff. You've got your induction cooktop here. It's a really awesome feature to have. Easier to clean as well than your typical gas stoves. You've got a nice low profile vent fan, and I love that because in some of the older trailers, the vent fans come down super low that it feels like you're trying to duck underneath it to be cooking on your stovetop. Continue, we have a nice window here. You've got another pop-up receptacle, which has two 120 outlets. You've got your USB, your USB-C, another really great feature. Got a nice faucet here, retractable, and underneath here, we've got a nice sink. And the storage is just never ending. Here we've got a hanging closet. And I know a lot of people do like to have a spot to hang their clothes. I would personally probably convert this and put some shelves in here and make a nice big pantry. That's actually what we've done in our Escape 19. Below we've got our propane furnace, and the storage just continues.
This is the DC 12 volt compression fridge. It's basically like a home fridge, really, in reality, but it runs off of 12 volts. Super efficient and is really gets really ice cold, but also uses a lot less energy.
Nice. And because you don't have all of the equipment at the back, it's actually a deeper fridge inside, right? It gives you a little bit more space.
That's core, of course. So no vent on the back, no access to the back because you don't need it. Yeah, you have a lot more of a deeper fridge, a lot more cubic feet inside. And then you can see with our, it's a lot more room.
We do have a Bluetooth stereo system with speakers at the back of the trailer, but also at the front above the bed. Escape has done a good job of choosing some nice surface LED lighting that is a little bit more higher end than what you see in your typical RV these days. So that's a nice feature to have as well. And then one of the really nice things is this area at the back of your trailer. Now, this lounge area really can't be beat. So you have this lounge that extends all the way across the full width of the trailer and then wraps around over here. So one thing you'll notice is that there's no table in this particular RV. You can get a table, and I'll show you what that would look like with the table. Or you also could take the option of having a lagoon table that could be flexible and move around in this area. So it really depends on your personal preference. But if you do decide to get the tabletop, you can also convert this into a fairly large bed. It converts into something that's fairly equivalent to a queen size bed. So it definitely gives you some extra sleeping space as well. Okay, so what are we looking at here?
So we have a Victron 3000 watt inverter here. We have our solar controller and our solar breaker, our DC breaker. For our batteries, we're using 4 100 amp hour batteries. And then on the top of the roof of this trailer, we have 4 200 watt solar panels. So the E23 can have up to 4 solar panels. It comes with 2, but it can have up to 4, so that it's 800 watts all day. And then it allows us to have a bank of up to 400 amp hours that comes from factory. So if you wanted to upgrade that aftermarket, you can upgrade that. We just did one that had 2 490s in it, and so with over 900 amp hours worth of battery, you're really camping off the grid for a long time.
Awesome.
The Houghton AC. This is the much quieter AC. Your normal ACs are running with a hamster wheel. Wum, 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 wum. You got that big sound, kind of ear piercing sometimes. This is a calmer fan-based AC unit. I have my remote somewhere around here, but we'll go see if we can turn it on. There we go. It is a fan-based blower instead of a hamster wheel style, so it causes a lot less decibels in your camper. So if you're really tired of hearing that big womp sound, you'll have this sound instead. And this is the AC. It's a lot more calmer, a lot more of a consistent amount of air, and it also, instead of a heat strip, we have a heat pump. So it actually produces pretty good heat as well.
Does this have a soft start built in?
Yes. So you can actually run this off of the battery system in your Victron 3000 watt inverter.
Next, I'm going to show you another Escape 23. This one is the 23F1 option, which is the version with the 2 twin beds. This layout is absolutely amazing. So when we first walk in, you're going to see this dinette area, but there's a very long couch that runs all the way the full width of the trailer. We pivot over to this side. We've got some more storage up above, great for your dishes. Beautiful, nice, large sink here as well. We've got a nice stovetop here as well. Even got an extra little countertop here to expand the already very large counter space. If we look down at the bottom here, there's tons of storage. Lots of storage underneath the sinks. Lots of drawers as well. And tons more pantry space here. Can't believe the amount of storage in this trailer. Got our microwave here. Some more storage up across the top. And one of the coolest features about this particular trailer is the twin beds. Not a lot of RV companies offer this feature. It is very nice. If you want to have the 2 individual twin beds, no one has to get up and walk over top of each other at night. If you need to get up to go to the washroom, you can each have your individual beds. And got this cool little area in the middle here with some more storage, some drawers, a little table, and has some outlets as well. Some more storage in the middle here. The storage is just never ending. Escape also offers one more layout option for the Escape 23, and that includes a king-size bed. Unfortunately, there were none at Retro Renos today, but here's a look at the floor plan. Thanks again to Retro Renos in Jacksonville, Florida for letting me take a tour of these RVs today. As usual, if you have any questions that I didn't answer in this video, please leave a comment below and I'll do my best to get back to you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It really does help us out. And don't forget to come back tomorrow to see where we go next.